We're in Lake Travis, more specific, Six Blades Lake Travis, my school here in the Austin area. We started the day with some Jiu-Jitsu, the pro practice. We have some killers here. The main focus is like wake up the body in the right way. I fight Thursday, so I think the work is done. Right now it's just about keeping the body moving and work on some specific positions that I could get on the fight, offense and defense. Just make sure we trim everything out. And yeah, feeling ready. If the fight was tonight, I think I would be ready to go. But I think now just like stay active, don't do too much, and just be ready to go when the time comes, you know. I have a lot to show since my last time on the Who's Number One. It's been a couple months. This time around, I just look to be a little bit more precise. That's where I've been working on my no-gi game. Oftentimes, you don't get to show, exactly what I've been working on, but I'm really confident for this one. I feel pretty good. My camp has been amazing. As I said, I had plenty of time to prepare for this match, and I just look forward to, see how much I've improved since my last time, and, looking forward for this opportunity.
Have such a well-rounded game that makes me improve everywhere, so I cannot just be good at one point, I need to be good at everything else, So I've just feeling that I'm improving a lot. I won the ATC trials, that was a big deal for me. I really wanted to get the job done out there, get the spot for the ATC this year. So right now all the preparation is going towards the ATC, and I can't wait to get the job done also at the Who's Number One.
Felipe has been just getting better and better on his no-gi game. He's been, putting his work, showing his results, and I think it's just going to be another great chance for him to show, showcase his jiu-jitsu.
Now I'm gonna do my debut at Who's Number One. You can expect everything, I'm going there to show a lot of hustle. I'm going there to show that I want my space. I'm going there to show that my career is just starting,
Whether you're watching in live your flow or you're coming to watch here in Austin, Texas, you can expect a show of jiu-jitsu that I want to make my performance memorable, and the way that I can do that is by being the best of the being in flow.
There's a lot of interesting things that we've encountered in Jiu-Jitsu. If people could go through the progression and realize that training is a long road and not just something that happens very shortly, they'd probably be a lot more prepared, and I think they'd have greater longevity. And what we're looking for is to be consistent, and can these guys be highly competitive into their 30s? And I think the only way that happens is with a very, very laid out, intelligent, progressive training program that, looks at conditioning and also strength and addresses all their weaknesses and tries to really shore them up and make them the best they can. So when they came in the first day, they had never trained, at least the way I understand training. So they were true novices, true beginners, and to see how much distance they've covered in the last 2 years is anything short of fantastic. So not only have they gotten stronger, they've been able to move, they've increased their athleticism and their strength, and are just learning to move like big, strong athletes. And I think in terms of the jiu-jitsu, they're some of the best guys in the world, and what they do in jiu-jitsu is pretty phenomenal. but seeing it from my model and then having other professional athletes come in and train with them and kind of giving them an idea of like, hey, this is how big, strong athletes and guys that are NFL and pros train, and them being able to take a page from that has been very, very exciting.
As you get on the mat, you step, you like hold the guy, you can feel it, like, oh shit, like I can move this guy, like you can dig deeper when it comes to like a tough match. So it's definitely something that nowadays I learned how to enjoy it and like it. It's been pretty good. Like now we're about to hit the 2-year mark on Power Athlete, and 2 years of very consistent, solid work. And I think that's one of like the things that helped me, be where I am right now and like live in the moment that I am since like last year. I think like Worlds Gi Worlds was probably my first competition that I could show the amount of work that I've been putting here, and since then I've just been feeling like I've been progressing more and more on reaching like the next level as far as like my physical abilities.
At the end of the day, if the training isn't helping them on the mat, then the training's a waste. One of the key things is making sure that the plumbing is straight, that everybody's got a big, strong engine, so being able to do enough conditioning work, but making sure they're strong and stable, not just adding a bunch of useless volume to add volume, making sure they're moving heavy weights, they're moving it dynamically, and we're real smart with being able to control their volume.
Now I'm gonna go home, make sure I eat some clean calories, a good amount of rice and ground beef, and then later I'm gonna hit another practice in the evening, but very mellow. I'm gonna be teaching, but I'm gonna roll around, work on some positions that I didn't get to work earlier, and I think just that's it. Like not kill yourself. Put a good amount of work in, like conscious work. Make sure that you know what you're doing. I think within the Jiu-Jitsu community, there's a lot of like guys that they just think about row and like super hard and like tiring themselves and kill themselves. But I think that's important at some level to training, but also it's really important for you to have a smart work, know the things you have to get better at. And, sometimes like 25 minutes of work in a certain position is gonna, get you super far, if you get the right amount of work in and work on the right details. So that's what I'm gonna do next. I'm gonna go home, grab some food, maybe go to the store a little bit and hydrate and be prepared to teach in the evening. And yeah, big man for lifestyle. 3 days to go, feeling happy. Let's go.